ahead and bring everything. Well, good morning, Dwight. No, we're not as big as Staples, but we're a mid-sized company. You probably get more attention once in one of the larger stores.
Better service.
Better service, sir. That's our motto. Better service. Yeah. You get 10% off of your next 5 purchases, actually. No, I'm not quite aware
Michael!
of what that means.
Michael! Get out of here. Stop safe. Michael.
No.
Yeah!
I'm aware. Yep. Okay. Thank you, sir. 27 reins is our minimum that you can purchase.
Jim.
Yeah,
Battlestar Galactica. Collector's Edition. You did this, didn't you? Michael! Michael! Michael!
Dwight, why is this not working? I've got my 3D glasses on and it's not in 3D. Why?
Michael, it's more important than that.
What? Dwight!
Have you seen the new email from corporate?
No, Dwight, no, stop. I have Pam delete all of my emails because I'm a very important person, okay? And when you're this important, you've got important things to do. Such as watching funny animals, Dwight.
Michael, this is more important than that. This is about the beats.
Get that out of my face, Dwight. Okay?
Dwight's a little upset about the new corporate policy. Corporate has mandated that all food brought into the office must now be given to our manager, Michael Scott, and he will then distribute it evenly among the coworkers. Dwight's a little attached to his beats.
Why am I upset? I'll tell you why I'm upset. Michael and corporate are taking my beats away from me. I have worked hard, and for the past 5 years, I have had the #1 beats in Lackawanna County. And just because I'm prosperous, I do not want to share my hard work with lazy bums who have never grown beats before. Michael, corporate is taking away my beats. This is communism in the workplace.
Dwight, no, that is not communism. Because communism is a good thing, Dwight. Let's look around the world. The places that have communism, like China and Germany and Kentucky, they all love communism. I love communism, and I want communism in this office. Why do I love communism? Well, because if we look at all of the great leaders in the world, like Joseph Stalin and Lenin and Mao Zedong, they all were communist leaders. And so, since I'm already a great leader, I figured the only way that I can become better is by instilling communism in the workplace. All right. There has been a lot of complaining recently about this new policy and the amount of communism it's bringing to the workplace. Well, communism isn't a bad thing, all right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, no, Jim, just be quiet. Okay, conference room in 5 to talk about communism. I call this meeting because you guys are all complaining about a little thing we call communism.
In a perfect world, communism might actually work. You know, people would be taking care of each other, and everyone would be sharing their surplus, and no one would go hungry and poor. But we do not live in a perfect world. Otherwise, Michael would not be my boss.
Okay, obviously you guys still don't understand the glory of communism. And so I have brought in a friend of mine who used to live in a Siberian work camp during Soviet Russia. So without further ado, I welcome Vladimir Ruskov to our office. Sieg Heil, that is a term of endearment in communism countries. And
No, it is not, Michael.
that is right. Konnichiwa is a term of endearment in...
No.
Okay. You know what? I have lived in a communist country for 40 years.
No, you have not.
I am Vladimir. Michael, okay? This is Vladimir. Michael is gone. For 40 years, I lived in a communist work camp, and it was the best 40 years of my life. And,
Michael, how do you expect us to believe that your name is Vladimir Roscoff?
okay, Dwight, I am Vladimir Roscoff. Michael has left the building. Okay? Have you ever been to work camp before, son?
Yes, I have, actually. At age 10, all Shroot boys are required to work at a work camp for 2 years. It's a rite of passage. Under the harsh whips of our overseers, with the meager rations, the hard bunks, and the terrible conditions. First instituted by my father's father. My father was Dwight Schrute. My grandfather, Dwight Schrute, Amish. And ever since then, I've been a more disciplined individual.
I was put in this work camp because I spoke out against a party that had taken over control. And you know what? It's probably a good thing that I spoke out because they were treating us horribly. And it was also probably a good thing that they arrested me because sometimes you got to keep control at communist places. All right? So, lesson and moral of the story, love communism. Don't say anything against them because they will kill you. And if they don't kill you, they'll put you in a work camp. You know, at the end of the day, when the books have been cooked and the corners have been cut, it's important to ask yourself, what would Lenin do? And I think Lenin, if he was alive today, he would look at people like Dwight, the beet farmer from Scranton, or people like Jim, the salesperson from Dunder Mifflin, or even me, Michael Scott, the regional manager of a very prominent paper branch. And he would say, you know what? Keep your stuff. Keep your beats to yourself, Dwight. Keep your sales to yourself, Jim. Michael, spread your joy wherever you want, because that is one thing the world lacks, joy. Because in a communist nation, you are forced to share everything with everyone. And it just never works out, because at the end of the day, it's the people that matter. And so, you know what? Vladimir Roscoff really opened my eyes, and he said, you know what, Michael, besides you being the best boss, you should never have communism in a workplace. So you know what, corporate? Take that.
Film this.
Action.
Stop saying that.
No, that way you know when to cut it off.
Okay.
Action. Cut. Disregard this clip.
Stop
I
saying
told you I was going to say it.
Why?
Okay, stop. Go. Film. We gotta get this done.
In the workplace.
Michael. God, I just messed that one.
Michael, my beats are being taken away from me. This is
Kentucky.
Sash, my...
No, Michael. Dwight. That is not...
How dare you, sir?
They love communism. And I love... and I love communism. And I Wikipedia'd communism. Okay? And when I... Oh, besides, you gotta let that... Okay. A very famous communist song in all communist countries, they sing it everywhere, is a song written by me. It's a very famous pop song, sort of like you guys' Lady Gaga and Firefly Owls. And it goes like this. I love for communism, yes I do. I love for communism, yes
Michael,
I do.
or Vladimir.
Vladimir. I love communism. I love communism. I love it. I love it.
Michael,
I love it. You know what, Joel? I once told my son that I fathered poorly. Live every day like it's every day. And you know what? He's taken that to heart.